I'm pretty sure most of you will be aware that the last video I put up has 90 comments on it, which is unprecedented for any of my videos, and of course it speaks volumes about the tactics that I deploy. You see, what people have to realise is that I've been doing this YouTube thing for 10 years, and I've got a catalogue of about 5,000 videos. And what I've done throughout these 10 years is I've been uploading content, and because I'm psychoanalytical, I've been analysing you, the viewers, and I've been seeing what response I get from certain videos and what response I get from other videos. And through the years, I've been exceedingly disappointed with the general public. And you know, good God, I do realise that there are lots of my viewers that are well read and experienced, and you know, you're pretty up there on the spiritual path and things like that. And yet the response very, very often has been shockingly disappointing. When I've laboured for like best part of an hour putting my musings together, and I consider that's a good video, that's got a lot of very valuable points. Oh, my viewers must like this. If they're gonna like any of my videos, they'll like this. And I've been shocked and horrified and mortified when out of, let's say, 200 hits, then there is 3 comments, and none of the comments are on any of the content of the video. So what can we say about that, people? What can we say about it? What can you say about yourselves? I mean, the amount of times I bang on about it. I say, look, this is a small channel, this is a small community, and there's many of you that have been watching my videos for years. You know what it's all about. You know what I'm asking of you, and you know the sort of tactics I deploy, and yet it's only on times when I do some serious ass kicking, cage rattling and triggering that you'll be prompted to make the effort. And you know, most of you who do make the effort, you go, yeah, sorry mate, you know, I don't usually comment because this, that and the other and whatever, and then you'll say something and you'll tell me something about yourselves, and I'll go, wow, that's awesome. Now I know you're out there. I know that this sort of person's out there, that sort of person's out there. I know that someone living in this country, in that country, and this, that and the other. And it colours my world. It builds my profile of my viewers. You see, what people fail to really appreciate is that you watch me, and if you have been watching me for many years, then you know a good deal about me. And you may assume there's something somewhere in your mind that thinks that I know something about you too. And you feel affronted when I start rattling cages and calling everybody fucking retards and idiots, because you think, I've been watching your videos for 7 years and I've bought your book and this, that and the other, but you fail to realise that I am not aware of that. You know, people change their little fucking icon things and their names, and I don't know who you are. All I see on my computer is a number of amount of hits I've had on a video. Then I see a number of the amount of thumbs up, and then I see comments, if there is any. That's all I know about you people. That's all you are to me. You are not human beings. You are not people. You are not my friends. You are none of those things unless we have personally conversed online a few times at least, so we know each other a little bit, or we've met, or we've had some sort of an ongoing sort of interaction. But mostly I just can't ever consider anybody human unless I've at least had hours of conversation with them. And if I see them, then I know for sure that they are a real person, a human being. They've got lots of persons probably, but they're a human being. And so, you know, the concession that I ask you to consider is that because I don't know who you are, and when I'm banging up all these videos, and you yourselves, you can look at the comments, and you'll think there should be more comments on this video, and yet you don't put one down yourself. And then you go, oh, there's only 8 thumbs up. There's 200 hits, there's only 8 thumbs up. What the fuck is wrong with people? You know, these are the things I've been saying for years. And it really is like flogging the dead, because, you know, I'll make videos like the last one I put up, and then I'll get a response from some of you, and then you'll all slip back into your apathy. You'll all crawl back under your stones, and it'll be the same old thing, the same old, same old. And so, look, can you imagine what it's like if I have a theme, like I've had a theme at this moment in time, you know, for a while, and the theme's been, let's talk about the spirits that have a relationship with us, right? You know, it's not too fucking wacky and out there, and it's not something that you would all project onto a lunatic. You've heard about it before, and the Bible's full of this shit, and spiritual scriptures and all that pertain to it. So I'm not speaking too outlandish, people. I'm just starting to narrow it down, and speaking about my experience, say, hey, dudes, I've had all these wacky experiences with Jesus and God and devils and angels and astral beings and all that. Have you had any? You know, tell me your stories. Well, fuck all comes back, does it? Or there may be one line about, oh yeah, I've had that. And then one person, she says, I've had all the experiences you've had. Really? Really? If you have had all the experiences that I've had, then for me, you're a mind of information. You must be, just like me. So why don't you come for a chat then? Because it'd be fucking great to converse with someone that's had all the experiences that I have had in my 60 years of travelling all around the fucking world. Well, and doing 300 psychedelic trips and all the rest of it. You know, well, what can we say? People are just people. People are just fucking people, and most of them are idiots. And that's what I've concluded in my 60 years of being on this planet. The vast majority of people are fucking tards. And there's no nice way of saying it. That's just facts. And even if you are the biggest shrinking violet liberalist, and you're fucking lovey-dovey, peace and fucking light, you still know yourself that your partner, your kids, your friends are fucking tards. You know it yourself, oh, but you don't want to say it because you're too weak. And you just want to airbrush the fucking world. Stop airbrushing the fucking world, people. Just say it for what the fuck it is. It's yin and yang. It's heaven, it's hell. It's good and it's evil. It really is those things. It's those two things, those polar opposites, and every fucking thing else in between. And so just stop with your love and light bullshit, and everybody's one, and everyone's the same, and everyone's great, and everyone's sweet. No, there's a lot of fucking heinous motherfuckers out there, and I've met more than my fair share, trust me. So I'm a little bit tainted, to be fair, a little bit tainted. And then when I know that I've got people that have been watching me for fucking years, and you're still lazy ass motherfuckers, well, don't you think that you deserve a bit of wrath now and again? Because the way I see it is, you tune in to my videos, which I've laboured over, which I have presented to you free, and you come onto the channel, you take and you fuck off, right? That doesn't help the channel, it doesn't help anybody on the channel, it doesn't encourage me in any shape or form. Thanks, mate, I like that fucking video. I once had a time when I had a similar thing like that. Well, it's good that you spoke about that, because that's given me a little bit more confidence to know that I'm not crazy. Just say anything. It really isn't difficult putting a fucking comment down, people. You know, just a few fucking lines here and there. And then some of you, oh, I put a comment down once. How long ago was that? 3 fucking months ago. And then you've been watching, videos, every day or every week or whatever. It's not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. So look, we've all got choices on what we want to do. And you can continue to do what you do, which is nothing, most of you. Or you could decide that, this is one of the few channels that I watch and I like his videos and he's alright. I'm just going to fucking, help him along with a little bit and stop being a lazy cunt. And then, you put a few things down now and again. And I appreciate that. I appreciate knowing what culture you come from, what country you come from, what age you are, what sort of lifestyles you lead. What books you've read, what experiences you've had, because it helps with my profiling. Because if I'm just speaking to a fucking robot, then what benefit is there? I don't intend just to speak to a robot. This is a fucking robot. When I upload this onto a computer, that's a fucking robot. And then when it comes to your robots, and you act like you're a fucking robot, then what happens? Everything's just robot, isn't it? It's just robot. It's turtles upon fucking turtles. Where are we going with this, people? We're going no fucking where. Everybody just taking, and just being insular, not giving a fuck about anything. No community, not even a global community online. We don't have to knock on each other's doors. We don't have to invite each other out for a beer. We just put fucking comments down and we share a little bit of shit. And for those of you think you're so fucking enlightened, and many people over the years have challenged me. They just like to do that. It's kind of like, oh, you think you're so smart. I want to see how you operate when you criticise. I can see how you can't take criticism. And it's kind of, everybody wants to be my fucking mother. Or everybody wants to be my psychoanalyst. And it's kind of like, you're not my fucking mother. You're not my shrink. You're not my friend. You're not even a fucking family member. You're nobody. So, fuck off. Keep your 2-bit fucking psychoanalytical projections to your fucking selves. At 61 years old, I'm not about to be taking any on board. I've done all the taking on board that I'm ever going to be doing in my life. I'm an old dog now, and the chances are my spots ain't going to be changing too much. They may start to fade and go a little bit grey, but other than that, they ain't going to be changing too much. And so, people that've got no idea what's going on in their own psychology, they're projecting onto me. And I'm like, have you actually studied psychology? How many books have you actually read on the subject? Probably none. None, but this is the prerogative of the fool, isn't it? All of a sudden, to project onto me. You see, what they are doing, what you are doing when you do that, you feel hurt, you feel smited, you feel belittled, you feel that I'm putting you down and I'm putting myself on a pedestal. Correct if you feel that way, all correct for you. But if you think that that's what's happening, it's only happening in your mind. If you feel belittled, if you feel compromised, if you feel unloved and disrespected because you feel that I should be respecting you more because you're a long-term viewer and you may have even bought my book, you think I should be treating you just your fucking digit things. You think I should be treating your digits any different to anybody else? it doesn't mean anything to me. If you can't come up with something to exhibit your wisdom in the comments, what do you fucking want from me? You know, you can't just be telling me, I've had all the experiences you've had, and then you're not putting any relevant comments down. You're not showing me that. You're not expressing that in the comments. What does that mean to me? You know, it's silly, isn't it? You know, I don't know who you are. I haven't got the fucking foggiest. But people, because they have an attachment to me, and in another world, they would like to be my friend. You know, if I was open to having friends, if that was an option, then you'd all be jumping at it, I'm sure. But if you feel rebutted by me, if you feel rejected, if your comments or your helpful advice isn't received by me, then you get all upset. I'm not taking advice from fucking text on a computer, from people that I don't know from Adam. Can you imagine how much of this has gone on in the 10 years that I've been doing this YouTube? How many people, you should do, I think you're, thousands of them, people, thousands of them. So when you start to think, and when I just block you in the end because you're just boring, I'm not getting involved with what you fucking think about me. I'm not about to even defend myself remotely against fucking text on the computer. But what I always do, I always say, why don't you come and express yourself on a Google Meet? And that way, all of the viewers can see how you feel. And we can talk about it. And you know what? Not a single motherfucker has ever done it. All these fucks just crawl back under their slimy fucking stones. And so that's why I don't have any respect for these armchair psychoanalysts and wannabe mothers trying to mother me and cuddle me and offer me life advice. For fuck's sake, you know, I've been around the world 1,000 fucking times, people. And you think you're going to offer me advice? You think I'm going to be taking your advice? So who do you think you are? Have you ever stopped to think, who the fuck do I think I am? And then you start talking to me about my ego. Oh, there's the fucking kettle calling the fucking teapot black, innit? Anyway, what I do when I make these videos gets the result. And what I can say is, when I left the house, there was 25 thumbs up, which is high, and 89 comments, which is exceedingly high. So if anybody wanted to tell me that I'm doing something wrong when I'm making these blustering, belittling videos, I'll just show you the evidence. I will show you all the comments of people who have come out from under their fucking stones and introduced themselves to me. Thank you. For fuck's sake, let me not just keep having to whip you every fucking week or month or something. Just try to be a little bit more involved and have a little bit of respect what's going on here. I'm giving you this stuff for fucking free and I'm not getting anything from it. Am I? I'm not getting nothing from it. Fuck all. So, you know, this channel, my videos, are solely an opportunity for you to think about you. And I've told my viewers thousands of times, stop thinking about me, because it isn't about me. And albeit I talk about me and all my stories about me, I'm conveying to you, I say to you, look, I don't fucking know you, so how can I talk about you? And I'm not the sort of cunt that's going to be talking laboriously about Alan Watts and about Carl Jung and all their adventures and everything like that. I've got a mind of my fucking own and I've had experience of my own. And so I call on that. I call on that because that's completely original. My thoughts, my experience, absolutely entirely original. And you can't get this from anywhere else. So if you want some cunt talking about some other cunt, then go to some other cunt to listen to them talking about other cunts. But if you want somebody talking from his heart, talking in many, many facets of different spirits and energies, then you're on the right fucking channel. And so pull yourself towards yourself and just respect what's going on here, because you just don't get this shit anywhere else on YouTube, do you? You don't get it any fucking where. You don't get it. Nobody speaks to you on a personal level like I do. They will be too terrified. And they just couldn't fucking do it in any case. They just couldn't do it. So, you know, when I'm making videos and you, the viewer, start thinking, oh, Aaron's this, oh, Aaron's that, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that and I don't like this and that. Well, that's it. That's what it's about. It's what you don't like. It's what you do like or what you don't like or what you don't agree with, what you do agree with. You see, it's all about fucking you at the end of the day, isn't it? And even if you've got a problem with me, the problem is with you. So, if you learn one thing from this video, it's all about you. It's got fuck all to do with me. It's nothing about me. You are looking at me. You are listening to me. You are taking on board or dismissing what I say. You are thinking about what I've said. You maybe enjoy or dislike whatever. It's all you people. And so stop with this bullshit where you want to be my mama, or you want to be my best fucking buddy, or you want to be my shrink. Just watch the fucking videos and apply them to you. And forget about me. Right? Good idea. You see, when we look at it, 300 hits on this last video. Every single person would have perceived it in a different way. And so how could I be any particular way? I can't be in any particular way, can I? I absolutely am not in any particular way. And if you think that the Awakened Brave is like this, and his ego, and he don't like criticism, and he, that's you. That's all coming from you. That's your assessment premised on whatever knowledge or wisdom or experience you've got. It's you throwing your shit onto me. I don't want your fucking shit. This is what I tell people. I don't want your fucking baggage. I'm a psychoanalyst. I'm a proper fucking psychoanalyst. And if you sat before me, I would know what you're about within 1 fucking hour. I'm telling you now, people. And so I can just see through all the bullshit in the silly comments, and I can see all your pain and I see all your frustration. And mostly I just see, a bunch of girls, really, that just want a little bit more love from me. That's been one of the bones of contention with many people in my life. They've wanted me to love them. And I don't do love. I really don't do love. I'll do psychoanalysis, I'll do philosophy, I'll do all different sorts of things at a distance. But if you want me to love you, that's just a bridge too far. What the fuck do I want to love you for? What the fuck do I want to extend my being to you for? Why would I want to string on my emotions to you? What possible good would that ever do me? Because if I had a string from my heart to you, oh, I love you, you're such a great person and a beautiful friend, and I could never be without you, and then you drop dead, or you decide that you're just fucking gonna go and live in another country, or that you're just bored of the relationship with Aaron Berry, then you fuck off and, oh, my heartstrings. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen with anybody. And so people, they have to start to get a handle on that. It's a self-preservation. I'm not going through this life at the beck and call of fucking idiots fickle fucking idiots that come onto my channel, and how many, oh, your videos are great, oh, you're so great. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, give it time, because I'm absolutely guaranteed by the time you've watched 10 fucking videos, you'll be crying like a bitch. You'll be fucking hating on me and all different sorts of stuff, because I'm not giving you what you want me to give. And this is the whole fucking thing about it. You find some videos and I touch you, oh, that's it, he's giving me what I want, and then another video and it's kind of like, he's not giving me what I want anymore, give me what I want, this is different video, and it's all like that. It's like a load of spoiled fucking brats. Somebody was speaking, and these were intellectual people, by the way, in a podcast last night when I was watching it. And or it may have been it was is it Michael Moore, this old guy with all fucking grey hair and long beard and everything like that. He says, look, when people are sitting in the audience and they're listening to you, they want you to give them what they want, but you as an orator have to give them what they need. Wise words. So what I'm doing in my videos, invariably, at some stage in the game, I'm giving the viewers what they need, what they don't want to hear, what they have never thought about, what doesn't sit well with them, the sort of shit that's going to be rubbing them up and rattling their cages and making them feel like, I don't like Alan Berry, and all those sort of things. Because by the time you've sat with that and you've thought about it, contemplated it, looked introspectively at what's gone on, you'll discover that it wasn't anything about me that was a meanie. It's your interpretation. It's just you that didn't want to hear that shit about you, isn't it? What a fucking blast this life is, huh? So people, just try and fucking chill the fuck out, right? And be a little bit more forthcoming. I'm giving every day. Why don't you try it? You might like it.